The classic muscle car market is full of surprises, and few stories illustrate that better than the recent auction of Richard Petty's former 1970 Plymouth Superbird. Despite its legendary NASCAR connection and a record-level bid, the iconic winged Mopar once again failed to find a new owner, raising serious questions about collector expectations and the current state of high-end muscle car values. This particular Superbird is no ordinary example. It was once owned by Richard Petty, the most successful driver in NASCAR history, a man synonymous with American stock car racing. When the car first appeared at auction earlier in 2025, expectations were sky high. At the Kissimmee 2025 event, bidding climbed to an impressive $550,000, setting a record-high bid for a Superbird equipped with the standard 440 cubic inch V8. Even so, the reserve was not met, and the car went unsold. Fast forward to its second auction appearance, this time hosted online through Bring a Trailer, hopes were high that the renewed exposure would finally push the car past the $500,000 mark. Instead, bidding stalled at $385,000 before the auction ended with another reserve not met result. While disappointing for the seller, this figure still represents the highest bid ever recorded for a base-engine Superbird. To understand why this matters, it helps to look at the broader Superbird market. Hemi-powered examples, produced in far smaller numbers, now routinely sell for well over $500,000. By contrast, Superbirds fitted with the 440 cubic inch V8 typically trade below $300,000. Only a handful have exceeded that figure in recent years, and most of those were equipped with the more desirable 6-barrel setup. The Petty-owned car stands out as one of just two 440 4-barrel Superbirds ever to approach these higher price levels. So what makes this Superbird special, and why is it struggling to sell? Visually, it is relatively understated. Finished in alpine white, it lacks the bold colors often associated with winged Mopars. Under the hood sits the numbers-matching 375 horsepower 440 V8, paired with a 3-speed TorqueFlite automatic. This specific drivetrain combination was used in only 626 Superbirds, making it rare but not ultra-exclusive. The real value lies in its history. Richard Petty owned the car from 1982 until 2013, though it was rarely driven during that time. Instead, it spent most of its life on display at Petty Museum, serving as a symbol of the King's racing legacy rather than a regularly used vehicle. In the 2010s, the Superbird received a partial restoration at Petty's garage. It was repainted in its original color and enhanced with subtle "From Petty" decals and Richard's signature sealed beneath the clear coat. Inside, the car remains largely original. The seats feature embroidered headrests depicting Petty, and the glove box carries his signature along with a handwritten note asking future owners to take care of his car. These personal touches add emotional value, but they may not be enough to overcome market realities. The repeated failure to sell highlights a broader issue in today's collector car world. Buyers are becoming more cautious even when a car carries a famous name. Provenance alone may no longer justify prices approaching those of rarer, more powerful Hemi models. In a volatile market, collectors appear unwilling to stretch beyond established value ceilings. Richard Petty's Superbird remains a remarkable piece of American automotive history. Whether it eventually sells above $300,000 or continues to chase an elusive buyer, it stands as a reminder that even legends must still answer to the market.